Hello, it is the start of a new weekly vlog. It is Monday and I decided that I was going to do a weekly vlog, and I've never done one of these before, but I have been in a really good little reading sort of mojo at the moment. So I thought it would be fun to vlog my week and see how much reading I get done. So it is Easter Monday today. A lot of the people that I work with are off today, so I have got a much quieter day working from home. So I thought it would just be fun to do a little bit of a vlog. I have been crazy busy at work over the last few weeks. I've not recorded any videos or anything, so I'm very happy that work is starting to slow down a little bit and I'm going to get back to recording YouTube videos again. So I guess I've never really said on here what my job is. So I work as a process engineer for a design company. I am a woman in STEM, but it does just mean that sometimes my job gets super busy and I can't dedicate as much time to my hobbies as I might like. So yes, I am back for now. It might get super busy again, we will see. But I'm working from home today. It is lunchtime and I'm gonna go and make some lunch. I think I might have some noodles, and I'm gonna just tell you a little bit about the books I've been reading recently. So I actually had a really great reading weekend. We were quite busy, but yesterday Colin went golfing. He was literally away the whole day, so I just sat with my book and I was so determined to get this book finished yesterday. So last week I went to the library and I picked up Dungeon Crawler Carl by Matt Dinnaman. So this book is so far out of my usual genres that I like to read that I refused to pay. It's like £22 for a hardback. Yeah, 22 quid for a hardback. I point blank refused to pay that. So when I seen that my local library had it available to reserve, I couldn't resist. Firstly, I'm just going to say that this book is completely crazy. It is, I don't even know where to start with it. Basically, aliens take over Earth and they flatten all the buildings on Earth. So if you are in your house with a room above you, you are killed instantly. The survivors then basically get put down to the dungeon of Earth, where they partake in an alien reality show, which is basically a survival show, and they have to fight off monsters. And they have to try and get to level 18, which is the very last level. When they get there, I don't really know what happens, but it seems like getting to level 18 is completely impossible. So the two main characters in this is Carl and his cat, Princess Donut. Princess Donut is one of the funniest characters I've read in a book in a super long time. Once she gets into the dungeon, she then is able to speak, and the things that she comes out with is just absolutely hilarious. I would say that this book is a mashup of sci-fi and fantasy, and it's so fast-paced that it reads like a thriller. You never know what's coming next. It's so unpredictable and you're never short of looking for any action. It's just so action-packed. It reads like a video game, which I think is such an interesting twist on it as well. And I just absolutely love this book. It's taken me so by surprise, but I absolutely loved it and I rated it 4.5 stars. So I finished that last night, and this was the only book I had on the go at the moment. So I then had to start another book. And so this is another book that I got from the library last week. I haven't heard anyone talk about this book. So when I went to log this book on Storygraph last night, it only had 90 reviews. So yeah, I haven't heard anyone talk about this, or this author actually. So this is The Girl in the Photo by Sam Carrington. I'm only about 30 pages in, but so far it seems that there's this woman who lost her child years ago, and she comes back to the supermarket where she lost her child every single Friday. Everyone thinks that she's got a mental illness and that there was never a child, so nobody takes her seriously and she gets thrown out of the supermarket every week. But one week there is this woman, Erica, who is in the supermarket, and she's like, I need to help. She's just determined that she's going to help. So hopefully they're going to find the missing girl. Now, I don't usually like missing children's stories, so I'm not sure how I'm going to get on with this, but so far I'm about 30 pages in and I am really enjoying this one. So yes, I am working from home today. I'm going to go make some lunch and I think I'm going to go golfing this afternoon, so I might actually take you with me. Golf is something that I've just started about 6 months ago. I'm not very good, but I'm having a lot of fun and I get my steps in, so I can't really complain. So I will see you in the next clip. Hello, I'm back. It's now Wednesday. I was really hoping to sort of come back yesterday with a little bit of some sort of content. But I was in the office yesterday for work, and the day that I had yesterday was just absolute carnage. It was crazy, and I was in absolutely no mood to do any vlogging yesterday. Um, I did treat myself to a Starbucks yesterday morning, which I never do. Like, I literally never do that because we have a really good coffee machine at work, so I never spend money on coffee. But yeah, Colin's on call at the moment and he's had 2 late night call outs now, so we are both extremely sleepy and we're not really in the mood for anything. So yeah, my work day yesterday was terrible. And I just came home and I literally just collapsed onto the sofa and was like, I have absolutely had enough. So reading wise, I've not actually done too much over the last couple of days after me saying, oh, I'm having such a good time reading again. Like, this is really good. I'm getting so much done. No, I'm not. I'm not really reading that much at the moment. I am reading The Girl in the Photo by Sam Carrington. I haven't picked that up since I started it. And I actually did start a new audiobook yesterday and I listened to it the whole way home. It's called The Good Girl by Michelle Dunne. Over on Instagram, Morbid Thriller Books, I think is her username. Really highly recommended this book, said it was an absolute 6-star read. So I decided to just jump into this and so far so good. I'm only about 15% of the way through so far. It seems to be about this barista who does a little bit of murdering on the side. So sign me up. That sounds like my kind of book. So it's now Wednesday, lunchtime. I'm working from home again today and I'm just going to make some lunch and then hopefully we have a little bit of an easier afternoon. This morning was just a little bit crazy. I had to present to a client at work and it was just a bit... Work's just a little bit mad at the moment, but it's okay. We're surviving, we're still here. It's Wednesday, it's almost the weekend, so it'll be all good in the end. So I hope you're having an absolutely lovely week. So I hope you're having an absolutely lovely week and hopefully I'm going to get more reading done because I definitely need some more reading in my life at the moment. So yeah.
Hello, I was going to say Saturday, it's not Saturday, it's Thursday. Honest to God, I have been in the office today, so my brain is scrambled. But I am away to go into Costco, so I thought I'd bring you with me. Let's go! Good morning, it's Saturday. It is raining so heavily today, you can kind of see by the windows. So I am just gonna go to the library today and then literally not leave the house again today. That's my plan. So let's go! So I feel like that was quite successful. There's new librarians in my local library now, and I feel like since they've been in, the book selection's been a lot better than it was before. So the first book that I picked up is by Lisa Jewell, and I'm not normally a Lisa Jewell fan. Like, I find her books to be a little bit too slow for my liking. I'm definitely like a plot focused person, and I feel like a lot of her books centre more around the characters. However, I really like this Marvel show. So I got Breaking the Dark by Lisa Jewell, which is the Jessica Jones Marvel book basically. I haven't heard like a lot of people talk about it, but like I say, I really like the series, so hopefully I'll like the book as well. And then the second book that I picked up is by an author that I've not read in probably about a decade, but I used to absolutely love his books, and it is the new Dan Brown, The Secret of Secrets. So I've read The Da Vinci Code probably about 5 times. I've read his other books. I don't think I've read his 2 more recent ones, and I obviously haven't read this one, but it's just so big. Why is it that long? But yeah, I do feel like that was quite a successful trip to the library. It was really busy today, like there was little kids running around everywhere, so I didn't film too much in there. But yeah, lots of choice, which is always nice. So I'm excited to sort of get my teeth into these.
Hello, it's nice Sunday. I have just filmed my Q1 reading wrap up, which is super exciting. It took me such a long time. It took me like well over half an hour because I've read 13 books so far this year. I'm talking about all of them, so it's just quite a lot of books to talk about. It's now Sunday, so this is the last day of the reading vlog, which I'm sure you're all very happy about. And I finished a book last night. So I finished reading The Night Watcher by Tariq Askanani last night, and I really enjoyed it. I don't think I've actually spoken about it in this vlog yet, but I think I started reading it in the bath during the week. Basically, this book follows Callie, who is a private investigator in Edinburgh. One of her cases overlaps with a serial killer case, so they're chasing this guy called the Night Watcher. So the police aren't getting anywhere quick, so she decides to start helping out and try and figure out who the Night Watcher is. So I really enjoyed this. It's set in Edinburgh, so a lot of the places where they were going, I was like, oh, I know that place, or oh yeah, like that's wherever. So I enjoyed that sort of part of it. What I would say about this book is that once 50% sort of hits, I thought the book was over because you kind of, at that point, Callie figures out who the serial killer is, and I thought the book was over by then. And I was like, what are they going to talk about for another 50%? But it's a total red herring, and you just kind of got to go with it and keep going. And I really enjoyed that part of it actually, because it sort of felt like the book was wrapped up at that point, but it's not. So I did really enjoy that. I just find it really easy to read. And when I went to log it on Storygraph, it's only got about 120 reviews or something on it. I know that this author's had a couple of other books like The Midnight King and things like that, which I feel like more people have talked about, but I've not really seen anyone talk about this one. And I do think that this is going to be a series, and I did really like Callie, who's the main character. So I do think that once more books come out of this series, I will keep reading them. Oh yeah, I finished that last night and I rated it 4 stars. Really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good book, and I would actually really recommend this author. Especially if you're based in Scotland, it's quite nice just sort of following her about and seeing where she's going in Edinburgh. So yeah, big success. I had a big success at the library as well, got a couple of books, so I think I'm going to start one of those today. I think we're going to have another sort of chill day today because it's a little bit windy and cold, so I don't think we're going to do too much exciting today. So yeah, I think I'm just going to wrap this vlog up here. It's been pretty successful. I finished reading Dungeon Crawler Carl last week, which I really loved, really enjoyed that. I think I gave it 4.5 stars. I've started reading The Good Girl by Michelle Dunne. I think I'm about 25% through that book. I'm really enjoying that one too. That one's dark and bleak and makes me feel quite sad when I read it, but really enjoying it. And then I finished The Night Watcher by Tariq Askanani last night, and I rated that 4 stars. So I feel like that's been quite a good success actually. And I just hope you've enjoyed coming along with me as well. I went golfing twice this week because it's been quite sunny, which was fun. I didn't play very well on Friday, but it was fun. I had a good time, and that's all that matters. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this reading vlog. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you next time.